After I released the weight reduction video, where I removed 11 kilos from the bike with a few simple mods, I have got a lot of questions regarding the actual weight of the bike today. So it's time to find out. Today I'm putting the bike on the scale, and let's find out the true weight of it. But first, a quick recap on the mods that I have done and a few things that I have added to the bike, which increase the weight. Let's get into it. Okay, so a quick recap of the weight savings I have done to the bike before we put it on the scale. So let's start with the wheel set. I have aftermarket wheel set with other rims, other spokes and hubs. The weight saving compared to stock is 3 kilos. But then it depends on which kind of tire you are running. Are you running tubes, ultra heavy duty tubes, or so the actual weight saving on the complete wheels with tires depends on what setup you are running with. But 3 kilos for the rim, spokes and hubs. And then we have the header pipes. Those saves 2.5 kilos. I'm running titanium on these ones and stainless steel on these ones. The reason is that I had titanium the whole way up to the slip-on before, but I crashed the pipe and replaced just this part. And I don't have the numbers in my head, but when I replaced it, I put both of them on the scale, and the weight difference between them is really minimal, so I don't think it's worth paying for titanium. You get a good weight saving with stainless steel as well. Then we have the slip-on. This slip-on saves 1.1 kilo. In my weight reduction video I had another slip-on from AliExpress which saves 2.1 kilo, but I like this one better, even if it's not quite as light as the other one. The sound out of this one is just great, and it looks better, and you can have this stock heat shield on, which I think is good. Then I have an upgraded airbox or intake, which saves 0.4 kilos. The battery saves 3 kilos. That's a really good mod if you want to reduce the weight of the bike. So it's quite cheap, and even if it has not the same capacity as the stock battery, I never had any problem to start the bike, even in freezing temperatures. So a really good upgrade. Then we have the passenger pegs and the bracket. That saves 1 kilo. And I removed the luggage rack and the passenger handles. That saves 1.5 kilos. And then the tail tidy reduce the weight by 0.3 kilos, so not much of a weight reduction, but still a good upgrade. I think it looks better, but the biggest benefit is that it doesn't collect as much dirt and mud if you're going off-road, so that's good. Then I have added some weight to the bike. The skid plate adds 1.1 kilo compared to stock, but this is 4 millimeters aluminium, so the protection level is far better than the stock one, and still quite lightweight, I would say. Then I have added handguards. The stock one is all plastic. It will reflect bugs and wind, but nothing else. These has held up very good. I have done a few harder crashes on them. So I can really recommend them. And then I have another, or a chain guard stock. There is no chain guard, so that also adds some weight. Okay, let's make sure the tank is full and put the bike on the scale. So this is the amount of fuel I have in the bike. I would say it's a full tank. So let's roll the bike on the scale and see the true weight of it. I really hope it's under 190, otherwise I would be really disappointed. Okay, time to put it on the scales. I will do 3 measurements and take the average result out of those 3 measurements, and we should be very close to the true weight of the bike. My first thought was to hang it from the roof in the garage or something like that, but with these 2 scales I think we will also get an idea of the weight distribution between front wheel and back wheel, so that can be an interesting bonus. So 3 measurements. Let's start. First one. Okay. Up. Okay, the numbers are in. I have taken the average weight from all the measurements I did on the scales. My bike weighs 185.05 kilos with all the mods, full tank and ready to ride. So about 5 kilos under the limit I set for myself. And I think 185 is about what I expected it to be honest. And the weight distribution is almost 50-50, which I assume is good. One more thing, if I didn't do any weight reduction mods on my bike, just kept it stock and added skid plate, hand guards and the chain guide and off-road tires like the Rebel Explorer on the stock wheels, my bike would have been at 202 kilos. So 202 kilos versus 185, it's quite a big difference. And yes, you do feel it when you ride the bike. And I think the biggest mod for just the feeling riding the bike off-road is the wheels, because that's almost 6 kilos less of rotating weight. What do you think? 185, was it more or less than you expected? Please let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, ride safe and see you in the next one.